welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica, and today I have my update for Pie or Pan and Everything. This is a project I created a few years ago. I don't even remember when I created it. I was doing it for a while, then last year I took the year off because last year was just a nightmare, let's face it, it was. This year I started it back up again. It is literally what it sounds like. I want to hit pan in everything that I own makeup wise that has like a pan, a jar, or pot, that kind of thing, to actually hit the bottom of. So that is my goal. I want my collection to look well loved, used, and not just languishing in my collection being neglected. So that being said, I am doing roughly 8 products in this project at a time. I had 7 for a while, and now I'm going to be back up to 8 after this update. I do have 2 things that are rolling out, but I will be rolling 3 things in to get me back up to the 8 products. Whew. All right, there's going to be a list of people down there that have joined in. This is another one of those projects that people will work on it for a while, then they'll do something else, then they'll come back. It's no pressure. It's one of those no start date, no end date. It's chill, and you just try to hit pan in your stuff. All right. Let's do this thing. I'm going to show you in the order that things were brought in. So the first one is the Essence Coral Me Maybe. I am working on 2 shades still in here. These are the 2 shades down here. They are called In My Way, which is this matte shade right here, the lighter one, and then Pennies and Dimes is this one on the corner. I definitely have a dip in both of them. If you look here, you can see I'm making very nice progress here. I do believe I will have pan on this one by the next update, as well as the Pennies and Dimes right here. Another one that I have a little bit of a dip in. If I focus on that one, I can probably hit pan on that one by the next update, but I definitely think I'm going to hit it in the matte one first. So that is going to be continuing on. Moving on to one of my rollouts, one of 2 in here that I am working on. This is the Alter Ego Temptress palette. Is the dupe for the ABH Sultry palette, which, as you know, I panned to completion last year. I can't believe I even worked on anything in this, but they were browns, so you know how that goes. I was working on Uptown and After Hours, and as you can see, Uptown has pan right up here. And then After Hours, which is down here, I definitely have a nice dip in that one. And if I continue to work on that, odds are very, very good that I can have pan on that one by the next update. I use it quite frequently, and these pans aren't super deep. You just don't know how that's going to go. So one of those rolling out, which is kind of nice. Let me put that off to the side here. All right, moving on to the Pat McGrath Eye Ecstasy Subversive Eyeshadow Palette. I always have to read it off the back because there's a lot of words, and, well, you know, this is my brain late at night. I am working on Lapis Luxury. It is this beautiful teal shade right here. I do have a little bit of a dip in there, but not an amazing dip. I think part of it is because I have, even though this is kind of like a teal leaning a little bit more towards blue, I still really like the shade, but I'm working on another shade that is leaning a little bit more towards green, but it's like got the same depth. It's got a whole lot of sameness here, except one is slightly more blue and one is slightly more green, which is what I have on my lids today. And I would use them in the same fashion, so neither one is getting a lot of progress fast because I don't want my looks to look too similar all the time. You know how that is. Neutrals I can do more frequently, but like I don't want to wear like green one day and then teal or turquoise the next day. They're too similar, so I split it up a little bit. Let's get on to the next one, and one of these is actually rolling out. This is the Essence I Like to Mauve It. And I was working on 2 shades, Move It and Into It. Move It is this light matte shade up here. I might have used this once since the last time. It is not the most flattering shade for me. I generally only use it if my crease gets a little aggressive and I need to tone it down a little bit. Otherwise, it's kind of like what I call a dead purple. It is just, yeah, it just doesn't suit my skin tone very well. But this one down here into it, I have hit pan on that one. So that one is rolling out as well. I'm going to keep trying to work on this shade up here. This one is in a different project, so I'm not working on this one for this particular project. But I'm going to keep working on this one up here and see what happens with that. So I have one shade rolling out in the Alter Ego Temptress and one rolling out from the Essence Coral Me Maybe. So I will be replacing those two with something else to hit pan. And like I said, I'm going to bring in something else to get me back up to my 8 products. All right, those are off to the side. I'm going to show you what I'm going to be bringing in. This is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Pressed Powder in the shade Peach. It is a little warm for me, but you know, we're gonna try. I know it looks straight up orange. I am not sure how I'm gonna make this work. Maybe as a bronzer. I'm not sure. I have a bronzer that I'm working on. It's way dark for me, so I might like dip into this, dip into the bronzer, and kind of like mix them together and see if that works for me. If not, I'm not sure. I am not sure what I'm going to do with it. I could possibly use it to, like on warm looks, blend out creases. I don't know. I want to find a way to make it work. That was my bad. They sent that to me in PR, asked me what color, and it did not look that warm when I looked at it online. But you know, the monitor on your computer, sometimes those colors can be a little off, and that was on me. That was not on Bobbi Brown. Yeah, I'm going to find a way to try to make it work, and if I can't, that's probably going to get passed on to someone. All right, so I'm bringing in 2 eyeshadows from the Depotted BH Cosmetics Bubs Beauty B palette. I have Thoughtful, which is the shade right here. It does have a dip in it. I have used it, obviously, in the past, and I don't think it's going to take forever to hit pan on that because of the progress on it already. And then I'm bringing something that I think will coordinate with that, and it is the shade Able. They are both kind of like that reddy brown kind of color. I don't know how to explain it, but I really think those are going to pair nicely together. So 5 continuing on and 3 added in for my total of 8. Yeah, I'm hoping to have at least 1 rollout for the next update. That is my goal every single time, is to have at least 1 roll out and 1 roll in. Down below there's going to be a list of other people that have joined in. If you want to join in, by all means, we would love to have you on this wild and crazy panning journey. And I guess that is everything, because my brain is not thinking today, so you know, I'm just going to wrap this up. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and until I see you in my next video, have a beautiful day.